My name's Jaslyn.
Jaslyn, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a VIP waitress.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cause I know her. She from Florida, am I right?
Yeah.
I ain't want to say where you work at, but I know where you work at too.
Bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Jaslyn.
Jaslyn, how old are you?
I'm 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a VIP waitress.
First impression, the girl looks mad tall, man. I don't know, man. Is she taller than any of these men's out here or what? She look like she could be their height or taller, bro. Like, that's crazy. But yo, the biggest red flag over here is when she says she a VIP whatever waitress. Like, you already know a lot of guys ain't gonna flow with that, bro. That's it. A lot of guys, man, they ain't trying to date a woman who's involved in that nightlife type you know? Even though she might be a proper one, right? She might be goody two shoes. She may not be doing any of that crazy that be happening. But you already know. It's just the kind of job and the environment it entails.
Very cool. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I really like to travel. I really like going out of the country, experiencing new places, and I really like to cook.
Ooh.
And I'm really into baking right now, too.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to cook?
Okay, I really like this recipe. It's called Marry Me Chicken Pasta. I make that pretty often. I really like it.
Nice. Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
So, number one thing is I would really like a man who has a good relationship with God, or is at least working on one. Someone who's funny, because I really like to crack jokes a lot, and someone who's definitely like loyal. I like someone who has honesty.
Nice. And what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't do cheaters. I feel like that's just something like I can't really forgive.
Okay.
I don't like liars. I feel like if you lie about something small, you're gonna lie about something big. And I don't like someone who's like not aware of their surroundings. Like when we're out, I really like feeling like protected when I'm with my man and that he's observant of everything that's going on. So if you're not, then that's a deal breaker for me too.
Okay, cool. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why he ended up popping. All right, let's start with your name and age.
I'm Terrence, I'm 28.
Terrence, what do you do?
I'm a project manager for a government contractor.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cause I know her.
Yo, that's bad news. That's bad news. You already know like that. Yo, my man's in the black right there beside him. He's so confused, bro. Look how he's looking around, bro. He's like, ain't no way. Like, what? Well, you better explain how you know her. Was she in your crib like your last night or something, or what? How do you know her, you know?
I think she's from Florida, am I right?
Yeah.
I ain't want to say where you work at, but I know where you work at too. But I bought some bottles from you, so like I thought it'd be a little like awkward if I like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Okay, I'm good.
Yo, that's so funny. Why is she acting brand new, bro? I'm pretty sure she recognized him, bro. No, don't act brand new. You recognize him. You're just pretending you don't recognize him, you know, but you know him, right? Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Yo, she's playing it nicely though. I'm gonna give her that.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
But no, other than that though, she pressure though. Like, yeah, I see you a couple times in the O, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. I like the outfit. It's really nice. Maybe like, I think I might be a little taller than you, maybe, but
Nah, you not.
in my heels,
Oh yeah, for sure.
No,
for
you're
sure.
taller than me for sure. But
Yeah.
no, you're a handsome guy. I like the outfit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Then we got to pop back here. Your name and age.
I'm Devin, I'm 30.
All right. Devin, what do you do?
I work in cybersecurity.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The whole bottle thing, I know where my head went, and it's just not something I'm.
Hey, yo, Devin, of course, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure any reasonable man, after hearing this in the first second, they'd have popped automatically. Like, you're sitting there in the line and you hear her mention one of your deal breaker. Hey, no, you're gonna keep your balloon up for this long. He popped the minute that man said that he knows her, right? So I think that might have triggered something.
Into.
Okay.
As far as that goes.
Okay. So do you get that often about,
Yeah, I feel like there is a bad stigma with, being in bottle service and stuff like that. But overall, it is just my job. Like, there's a lot of girls in the club that guys can talk to. It's not really just always the bottle girl. So I'm really just doing my job. I'm busy most of the time. So, but I like it. I have a good time, and all my coworkers are great too. So
I believe you. I'm
Yeah.
not judging in any way. It's just like I'm cool.
No, I
like,
understand.
Yeah. And I live in Old Town, so in
Really?
Scottsdale, so
Oh, okay.
around all that, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's just something I kind of avoid
respect it.
for
It's
the
fine.
most part. Yeah. But you look fantastic.
thank you.
and now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's really handsome. I like your hair. It's
Thank
like
you.
really, it's nice. I really like your jewelry. Yeah, I think he's a handsome guy.
Thank you. Then we did get another pop down over here. Your name and age.
I'm DeMarcus and I'm 30.
DeMarcus, what do you do?
I'm in tech, software sales specifically.
Cool. Alrighty. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just the nightlife.
Okay.
You know, nightlife. Nightlife.
Yeah, nightlife. Just a nightlife. Nightlife. You know, just a nightlife. Couldn't you make it more obvious, bro? How many times you gonna repeat this shit?
All right. So you don't go out? Is that what's?
I go out sometimes, but just like working in the nightlife. That's it.
Understandable. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really. I think you have a handsome face.
Thanks.
I'm not really a fan of your jeans, I think.
It'd be like that.
I feel it though.
And I can understand that.
But as long as that's your style, then that's your style.
Thank you.
I ain't knocking it.
I
think I'm
friend-
just not a fan of them.
My friend
really.
told me she didn't like my jeans. too.
Really?
But these my coat.
As long as you like them,
Thank you.
there you go.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's head on back this way. Whew, we've got quite a few guys here today, so let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2. Okay. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Pa. I'm 28.
Okay. Paul, what do you do?
I work in tech.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like that she likes to cook. I like to cook as well. I love traveling. Wasn't too sure about the nightlife stuff, but I wanted to hear her out.
Okay. Okay. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think it was just like the initial attraction. I think I just didn't feel it when I just looked at the whole lineup, so I just didn't want to waste your time either. But you seem like a really nice guy.
Thank you.
No problem. You popped another one. Name and age.
My name is Bliss, and I'm 28.
And Bliss, what do you do?
I'm a soccer coach / trainer.
Nice. Why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She looks gorgeous, looks good in black. Love the ponytail.
Thank you.
Just looks gorgeous overall.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think I just wasn't a fan of your outfit.
Okay.
I think that's all it was. I wasn't a fan of the shorts and the, yeah, I think that's all it was.
All right.
Really. But you're a handsome guy too. I like your cross necklace.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Let's hit on back. So we now have 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. Just to like get a feel for you guys, if we were to go on a first date, what would you plan for us to do?
All right. Name and age.
EJ 28,
EJ, what do you do?
bartend, model.
I think her and EJ will be a good fit because they're both into like the same kind of workspace, right? He bartends, or what does he do? Bartends? Yeah, her and EJ would go along really well because, you know, he bartends and she's in that nightlife as well, working, you know what I mean? Bought girl, like, yo, bartender and a bought girl, come on. Y'all are in that same wavelength. Plus, he's tall, good-looking dude. I feel like he's gonna make it to the end. That's one of my predictions.
And I also home carry once a week.
Okay.
For sure.
Now, if you were to plan a first date, what would you do?
I like to base it off of the person, what they like to do, but I like to do an activity. So I like going to like arcades, bowling, something that we could communicate. I don't like dinner for the first date to see if I actually know her. So yeah, I'll say that.
Okay. Let's go over here. Let's start with your name and age.
Toby, 28.
Toby, what do you do?
I'm a nurse and content creator.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer a question.
So for first date, I'd probably take her mini golfing, and then after that, we'd probably go to like a rooftop lounge and just talk and really get to know each other.
Nice. All right. Name and age.
My name is Chris. I'm 29.
Chris, what do you do?
I'm a software engineer, so I'm in IT.
And what would you do for the first date?
It would definitely depend once I get to know her, but we're definitely going to get something to eat. Got to make sure we fed. And then we'll probably do something creative, like, you know, create our own candles or perfume or something like that. Something creative like that.
Okay, cool. Name and age.
My name is Kenneth. I'm 29.
Kenneth, what do you do?
I'm a music video director and a videographer.
All right. And what if you want to go ahead and answer a question?
So you look like you like seafood.
I do.
I would take you.
That's my favorite food.
How does he know this, bro? How did he guess this? You look like you like seafood. How? What gives it away? Was she eating fish right before this or what? Is she smelling like fish? Tuna? Smelling like sardines or something or what? How can he base this assumption? Like, where is he basing it off? I'm a little bit curious, bro. How does he know this?
Okay, I would take you to a seafood boil.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
okay. Let's go to our last guy over here. Your name and age.
I'm Samson. I'm 28.
Okay, Samson, what do you do?
I just recently got my master's in sports management, and I work for an insurance company.
Congrats. And if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Depends on her type of vibe. I love like sushi. So if you like sushi, take you out to get some sushi. I love pho. I'm a pho type of guy as well too. So take you out to pho as well. And then after, I love hookah. So I take you like to the little hookah lounge, chill, get to know each other more. So just a little vibe. So
Okay, cool. All right, let's head on back. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon. Okay. Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to get to know her. I like her height. I liked the necklace she was wearing. And yeah, I think that's the most part.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping his?
Your answer was really good. I liked everything. I think I just wasn't like drawn to you. I think there was just something that was missing compared to like everybody else's answers. That was it.
Understandable.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Ooh, okay. Okay, my next question is, during disagreements with your partner or your spouse, how do you guys handle them and how do you like to solve them?
Okay, let's start there. Come back. Okay. All right. During disagreements, how do you handle them and how do you like to come back?
Can I say my name again?
You can if you want.
Samson, 28. I'm a big communication guy, so like I like to communicate like right away. I'll let you get your space. You know, you could talk it out in the group chat with your homegirls. I'll talk it out with my homeboys. Like, yo, she's tripping, he's tripping, blah blah, and then we could come together, talk about it, see what's up, and then have a plan from that.
Okay. Okay, over here.
So I like to give people space because I think that gives you enough time to reflect on what's going on. So yeah, I'll just give you your space, and when it's time for us to come back and speak, hopefully we could come to an agreement and see where it goes.
Okay. Over here, let's hear from you.
So I'm Chris, I'm 29. If it was a disagreement, I'm big on communication. So, just talking it and then going to get something to eat.
Yo, this man really loves food, eh? Damn. He's like, y'all gonna be arguing and he's just thinking about food. After that argument, he like, shorty, you wanna go get something to eat? She like, don't mind if I do.
And then our last guy back here.
EJ 28. I feel like it's a case-by-case basis. Because I know love language. So if their love language is they like to be by themselves, I adapt to that. I feel like we all have things that we think we would do in the situation, but the person could change that based on how you feel for them. Mm-hmm. So it's a conversation, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's switch on over to you. How do you like to come back after, a disagreement and all of that?
Yeah. Okay, so during disagreements, I feel like I'm the type that likes to solve it pretty quickly.
Okay.
I don't like conflict. I don't like being angry at someone I love or care about. So for me, I don't want space. I just want to, talk it out. Obviously, if my partner wants space, that's something we could work on and compromise with. But that's just how I like to deal with conflict. I like to talk it out immediately and see how we could both solve it rather than just trying to figure out who's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is time to pop a balloon. Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. The nightlife doesn't bother me. I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but she's beautiful.
Okay. Nice. So why'd you end up popping his?
Just because based on all the answers, I'm sure you'd be down for other options, but since you did say I would give her space first, that's not something I want, honestly. I like to solve it pretty quickly, so that's the only reason I popped.
We listen and we don't judge.
Exactly.
Yo, funny ass man, right? We listen and we don't judge. I like how he spinned it around, because you already know a lot of women be the ones who be using this catchphrase a lot.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we now have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What are your current priorities in life right now?
Okay, what are your current priorities?
Work, making sure my future is set up, finding a wife eventually. Yeah, I would say those are 2 right now. Yeah.
What are your current priorities?
My first priority is my health. So making sure I'm in the gym, eating healthy, and then my career, making sure, I advance. I'm working on getting my certifications right now. So those are my 2 current priorities right now.
And over here, what are your current priorities?
My current priorities, like my boy said over there, health. I feel like health is wealth. Definitely get my career together. I just recently got my master's, like I said, so I want to be, financially good. Then have my girl along too. So, yeah, just health, my career, and then family at the end. So live happily ever after.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and have you pop another balloon.
Just one?
Just one. Unless you want to pop more than one.
No.
Okay.
This is hard enough.
All right.
This is literally hard enough.
Go ahead and pop that one.
Sorry, that was loud, right?
Sorry. Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
She definitely looks good, tall, my type, edges laid. Yeah, she's smooth. For sure.
Okay. And why did you end up popping his?
I'm not gonna lie, your answers were great. Everything was good, but just based off the other contestants.
Yeah.
I think I'm also just not a fan of sunglasses indoors.
Yo, come on. I get it. He's wearing shades indoors and I get it. But I mean, I don't think it would have been a hard of a thing to ask him to take them off. Right? Would it have been? No, right?
Okay.
I think that's also another thing throwing me off a little bit.
No, for sure.
But everything else looks nice.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got our 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for her? You got one? Okay, go ahead.
Do you believe in God? And do you have any kids?
Yes, I believe in God and I have no kids.
God.
Do you have any kids?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Okay, you're good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay, let's go down here. Any questions here?
What are your current priorities?
That's a good question. So obviously I work in the club. However, my current priorities right now is to get started on my master's program later this year. And also, it's funny you said health because one of my resolutions for this year was to focus on overall health, not just physical, but mental as well. So going back to therapy, focusing on skincare, like hair, nails, body, everything like that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And where you say you from?
Florida,
Florida, what part?
Orlando. Where are you from?
I currently reside in Houston.
I've never been to Houston, but I heard it's fun.
It definitely is.
Okay.
Definitely is.
All right, you good?
Yeah, so
Okay. Ooh, it is time to make a decision. We have 2 guys left. You've got, to hear a little bit about them.
Yeah.
But it is now time to pop a balloon.
Dang.
All right. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
EJ 28. Just wasn't feeling. I was feeling her in the beginning.
Okay.
Just preference. She looks good though.
Oh, EJ just decided to eliminate himself. Oh my goodness. EJ, bro, why you wasted time like this? You could at least have left my man with an orange jacket have a shot of his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude kept his balloon up until the end where there's 2 contestants and he eliminates himself. Like, you already knew. You had like your own little checklist, right? And you already know she wasn't ticking them, right? Because you said it's not just one thing, it's multiple things. So you already know you wasn't feeling her at a certain point. You're gonna just eliminate yourself earlier on and giving these other men a chance, right? Like my man in the orange, he could have been up, right? He could have been still the runner-up, him and the other guy, right? So that's rough, bro. Damn, I hate when people actually like waste time like this. They wait till the last second, they're like, you know what, I ain't feeling her. personal reasons. Like, bro, what?
Okay.
Sure.
So what changed?
Couldn't tell you. It's just a preference thing.
Okay.
So it's really good though.
Interesting. All right then.
I can't point to one thing. Basically, I'm not gonna.
So there is something.
No, there's not one point. I can't point to one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say so. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, like, yeah, you're an attractive guy. I wouldn't have kept you this long if you weren't. Yeah.
Sure. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, let me have our guy come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way for me. Let me have you stand here. All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
You don't mind like commuting, traveling, and stuff like that, right?
No, I like to travel, so. Do you?
I love traveling.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't have any more questions.
I'm good.
All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take the mic. You guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys.
Anyways, yeah. Wow, I guess she matched with this dude, man. That's crazy, because I thought she was going to match with that EJ dude, but EJ decided to bail out. Now, the thing is, if I was this guy who she matched with, I would want to get a reassurance that, like, was she going to pick me or not? Right? Like, I mean, if you're the backup plan, bro, how are you going to feel about that? Like, if she was going to pick the EJ dude, but the EJ dude eliminated her, so she settled for this guy, how would he feel, bro? Like, you know what I mean? But I guess there isn't really a way of knowing that for sure, right? So, it is what it is. Yeah, guys, I don't know. That's it. That's a match. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think they're going to make it through or what? And do you think she settled for him? Like, do you think if EJ guy hadn't popped, do you think she would have chosen him or not? You tell me down in the comments, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. All right? Peace.